Yo, what up? It's your boy LaCane, and we're face famous at first. We thought this whole thing was over. We thought Drake was going to take him a while. We thought, you know what, Kendrick would drop before Drake does. We didn't think it'd be nothing like this. We are now at a new level of diss tracks of back to back to back to back to back tracks. Now, we're going to go ahead and break all this stuff down. Let's see. What does Drake talk about? What does he deny? What does he expose? And what else is he going to do to Kendrick Lamar? We have my thoughts here in a minute. Let's go. Oh, he going old school with the song. All right, let's go. Now let me see you do it. Just let me see you do it. All right. So it's almost like with this chorus, he's daring Kendrick Lamar. Let me see you do it. What you got? What you got? Let's go. Cook, Drake.
All right. The Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped, I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation.
All right. Now, we let it cook a little. So, hey, we got to break it down now. Right off the gate, he's already talking about things he did or didn't do, things that's been lied on him about. So, what Drake is basically saying, that last thing you celebrated on, that last song and the song before that, none of that happened. None of it is true. Now, for you fans, Kendrick fans, take it for what it's worth. He's lying or he's telling the truth. Drake fans, take it for what it's worth. He's lying or he's telling the truth. Some may switch sides. Some may have switched sides already because of the allegations, because there's been some damning allegations on both sides. Now, from the beginning, from the top.
The Pulitzer
So once he talking about the Pulitzer Prize, we all know he's talking about Kendrick, because Kendrick does have the Pulitzer Prize.
Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped, I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then?
All right, so once he's talking about, instead of saying his name, he just goes to Pulitzer Prize winner. So it's almost at a shot of, well, you're so smart and you're the Pulitzer Prize winner. Not saying, well, Kendrick is definitely spiraling. He's basically saying the Pulitzer Prize winner, one of the highest of achievements. Guess what? You ain't as smart as you think you are. That's why he's using that angle. You're spiraling just because, okay, you're so quick to put out these diss records towards me. You're getting this information. But like Dre's saying, I got to the whole lines tap. I swear that I'm dialed in. And what the police officers, the FBI do, obviously, when you get a wiretap, you dial in, you make the phone call, they got you on tap. Now they listen to everything you're saying. I know there's a mole in my camp. I know you're getting the information from somebody. I know somebody running around feeding you this and feeding you that. You're soaking it all in. You're not as smart as you think you are. That's why he starts off with the Pulitzer Prize winner. Almost like when you're going after somebody, you start off with, okay, genius, then tell me why it's such. That's basically what he's saying at this angle.
Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090.
Now, on top of that, first I was a rat, so where's the proof of the child then? All right, now if you're going to put out the allegation saying, I got a child, that's my child. You should have did a Pusha T where you knew you had the facts of saying this is your child. Because the minute Pusha T did it and exposed Drake for having Adonis, that kid came out soon later, really soon. So after that, he said, "So where's the paper? Where's the paperwork in the cabinet that's filed in? Where's the paperwork? Y'all gotta come with receipts in this disc game. If y'all going back and forth, somebody gotta have receipts on something. You can sling out all the accusations you want in a diss battle. If you battling, you dissing each other, and you bringing up all this, and you're gonna smear my name with these heavy allegations, you better have some proof. You gotta have it. If you don't have it, then what's the point? Because what you're doing is you're leaving it up to the fans to decide. A lot of the fans are gonna sit there and think it's true because they're a fan. Negro, you ain't there. If you there in that room with them, then you would know if it's true or not. You're just getting it because you don't want your favorite rapper to go down. That's fine. If it's true, then hey, I guess you ain't root for him no more, or you are going to root for him. But keep it up. Guess what? You're going to lose in the end because you don't have the proof. And as a fan, you're going to look stupid, especially if Drake come up with something and says, "Well, here's my paperwork on Kendrick," or like he's saying, "I dare y'all to come up with something."
In. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns.
Now, 1090 Jake, if you don't know who 1090 Jake, he's a YouTuber. Basically, he's the one that calls out your favorite, what do you say, your favorite artist or your favorite rapper as a rat. He digs up all the paperwork of all these rappers. If you don't know who 1090 Jake is, he gets all the scoop. Fat, chunky white dude, tatted up. He may have used to been in prison or not, but he's the one who gets all the dirt on these rappers. That's why he's saying 1090 Jake would have took the walls down. Because 1090 Jake for YouTube is just as bad as TMZ. He gets the info. He gets all the info. Now, yeah, if that would have happened and as big as Drake is, you damn right he would have been hiding out in a small town. He may have had to leave the country just because when you have information like that and don't let somebody like 1090 Jake get it, yeah, you about to go hide out for a minute. Most of the stuff 1090 Jake do talk about is stuff like this, and normally I'm not 100% sure if his facts correct or not. It don't matter. 1090 Jake gets the scoop, and then people do be having to answer for themselves. He's like the damn YouTube TMZ. So let's keep it up. Keep it going. Keep going. Keep going. My Montreal Connects stand up. Now they fall down. So, like he's saying, my Montreal Connects, they stand up. They fall down. It's a wrap. He's like, what's the point? The ones that you're getting your stories from, they all clowns. They're not to be trusted. Like he's saying, I'm not really trusted. If I take it how he's saying that, like he's saying, I don't even trust them. They're clowns. It don't matter for them. It don't matter. All they doing is feeding you lies, Kendrick. So go ahead and take what they saying with a grain of salt. All right, let's keep it up.
My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration.
So we all know that scheme. Like he's saying, war general. I'm a war general, seasoned in preparations. War generals are always the top leader in any military. I'm seasoned in preparation. I'm not new to this. This is nothing new to me to sit there and go to war with anybody on the mic, bring it. I already got my receipts or I got my proof or I'm ready to take you down, dissing the hell out you. Because at the end of the day, I'm the general. I'm the one, either I'm in front of the line or I'm back in the line. But either way it go, my soldiers still gonna fight for me and I don't lose. That's what he's saying. Season in preparation. This is what I do. This is why I'm the general.
I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation.
Now that part right there, you waited for this moment, overcome with desperation. He's saying, Kendrick, you wanted this, you waited for this moment, you waited through all the years of us slinging shots at each other and dissing each other. You waited for this moment to happen. Now that you got it, but you overcome with desperation, you putting out your disses too quick. False information, you making your songs, you throwing them out, you trying to take me down. Your information is not as clear as you think they are. You just overcome with desperation. I'm gonna take it down. I'm gonna be the first to take Drake down. I'm gonna be the one to put this out back to back to back. But he said, "You're desperate. You're trying to find the angle to try to take me out, the general." So he said, "Okay, let's go." Next part.
Decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it.
So, like you say, we waited for a week and we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. He knows who the mole is. He knows who is, either way it go, the person that's giving us information, Drake knows. We plotted for a week. I knew you was going to do it. I knew you was going to say it. That's why when Kendrick put out the song saying you got 11-year old daughter, and he put that little family letter together for his son, his mom, his dad, the daughter, and then the Drake. Why you think Drake wasn't tripping? Now, mind you, me being a fan of either one, but looking at this from afar, being a neutral position, looking at it from both sides, I could see it. Okay, if I want somebody to tell something and I could find out who the leak is, I could tell them something about somebody else. They're gonna go tell it. Somebody gonna come back and run tell me, man, so and so talking about you. The person I told it to is gonna be in my face like nothing happened, like they don't know anything, but I already know. I don't even have to tell you that I know you ran back and told. I'm gonna play stupid. That's what Drake doing. I'm gonna play stupid. I'm gonna play dumb. I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there. Let the world run with it. Let everybody meme it to death. Let all the reactors eat it up. And then from that point of view, he knows who said. Because I only said it maybe one or two people. Out of those two or that one, I got you. What are you going to do? What can you say about that when a person who says, I'm about to put the info of a daughter out? Because think about it, when that came out that same night, what did Drake say? I want somebody to find my daughter for me and bring her to me. Somebody do that, I'm good. I'll stop. Nobody produced a child. Now, does that mean Drake may not have a kid somewhere else by somebody? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? He might. Drake gets around. But as far as this specific incident of an 11-year-old daughter, you got to have the proof. What's her name? What's the birthday? What did Drake say? We thought about giving her a name and a destination. Oh, yeah. Her name is this. And you know what? She's from here. He plotted the thing out and you took the bait. I've seen it online. Some people saying Kendrick fell for the bait. Some people said Drake fell for the bait. But more than likely, they said Kendrick fell for the bait. He's eager. He's what's just a rush to judgment, just like a lot of you guys are. Sometimes you got to separate your damn fandom and just look at things not for what it is. Look deeper into shit. Don't just take a rapper's word for it and be like, oh, yeah, he's real. He's right. You don't know. You wasn't there. So there's no way you can sit there and think that. Drake says, I got it all plotted out. Keep running.
Honor
Go.
and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient.
Right there. That's the point that he's making. You need to learn to fact check things first before you put it out. You had your song. What was it? Not Like Us. You partying it up, Kendrick. You up there. You got my house looking like predators all up in there. And at the same time, you think there's a bunch of predators in my house. You might as well send Arnold Schwarzenegger up in there to go ahead and take the predators out because it ain't happening. Now, that's the taunt. That's the thing. You made the song Not Like Us. Like you said, instead, you in that Venice studio. It's a celebration. We got him. He ain't going to come back from this. We crushed him. It's over. He's done. He ain't going to respond. He responds. You impatient. This is just too quick. Bang, bang. I'm going to drop. I'm going to drop. I'm going to drop. Oh, what information? Pen just flying on the paper. Just writing it down. As soon as you heard it, you in there. Too quick. That also kind of gives away the damn mole. If Drake tells it, next thing you know, you dropping the song, Drake damn sure gonna know who it is. Cause it's too quick. Y'all didn't sit on nothing. Y'all didn't go fact check it. Y'all didn't be like, man, are you sure? What's her name? What she look like? Who's her mama? Where they stay at? All this. Get pictures, get the child themselves, whatever. Physically put it in front of people and be like, yeah, this is her. Then we could go like, okay, cool. DNA test. Let's go. Instead, this whole thing been crazy. Too quick responses. That's what he's saying, Kendrick. You're putting them out too quick. But that don't mean other things about Drake ain't true though. Because anybody can run around saying I got a kid by this person or that person. Shit, do a DNA test and we'll find out. But like Drake said, you're becoming less and less impatient, bro. Let's go. Run it.
Destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations?
That right there. That part right there. Okay. Run it back. Run it back. We got to break them down. Run it back. Okay. Like you said, your fans, Kendrick fans, your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. We killed him. It's over. That was it. We buried Drake. It's a wrap. You don't think, why? Here's the thing I thought about through this whole thing. Notice how Drake has not been panicking. Notice if you think about it, his diss tracks, yeah, they hitting, they getting. But at the same time, you're really not hearing any panic in his voice. You don't see Drake on social media. Man, that's messed up. I want to say I'm sorry to my fans because I got a kid and I should have told you it happened again. My bad. He ain't panicking. He just on IG like, okay, get my kid. Next, all the other stuff you saying, Drake ain't saying shit. Drake sitting back laughing at y'all asses like, man, whatever. Bring the proof. What do y'all always say on the internet? Where's the receipts? Where's the receipts? All of a sudden, your favorite rappers, whether it's Drake or Kendrick, minute they get to rapping, y'all don't need receipts no more. Why is it one person what they say is true and the other person it ain't, and vice versa? All of a sudden, receipts ain't needed when it comes to your favorite rapper, right? That's the messed up part about it. Hell, even Diddy still got fans, and they up there talking about where's the receipts with all the shit that's floating around the internet. So, hey, you got to have receipts. And sometimes, like Diddy, some of the receipts are in your face and you still say, nah, nah, nah. They could make up labels on the pill bottles. They could buy that Maybach glove anywhere. That shirt could have been made up. Like, come on, man. At some point, you guys got to think and do critical thinking. That's the problem with a lot of people. Your critical thinking skills are gone. You're too caught up in the moment of one of your favorite rappers being taken down, and instead of just soaking in the facts, thinking, and then saying, you know what, that really don't make sense because of this, that you don't have to be there to think critical of some of that stuff and be like, nah, I that don't sound right. That's real easy to do. Let me see some more proof first. Let me reserve judgment. And then when I get the facts, then I can say, you know what, I can see this. Or you know what, that don't make sense. Or now that I think about it, we could go this way. But y'all ain't doing that. That's why this whole time, even me looking at it and I've been talking through it, I'm just commentating about it. But at the same time, I have my thoughts, but I still got to see proof. What they're saying is like, oh shit, no way, hell nah, that's fucked up. But I'm still like, where's the proof? Where's the receipts at though? Okay, now y'all done got it all out the way. You done got it off your chest. Where's the receipts? That's all Drake's saying. Bro, y'all up here rejoicing like I'm gone. Y'all weak. Y'all weak. That's why he laughing at y'all. In the end, they still gonna be rich. In the end, they still gonna be famous. None of these dudes are going to jail. They still gonna live their life, and guess what? We still gonna be fans. At the end of the day, they ain't thinking about us. Y'all thinking too hard about them. That's my thing. All right, go.
Be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication.
Even on that, and the drug he used for less inflation, master manipulator, you bid for under speculation, less inflation, as anything of value or money, inflation goes up, goes down. Less inflation, like right now in the world we living in, all our food is inflated. The prices are inflated. Everything costs more. Where he's saying all the drugs and the Maybach glove, less inflation, meaning that is not hurting me at all. It's less inflated. Master manipulator, right? You bid on the speculation. You paid for that information, is what he's saying. You bid on speculation, not fact. That's what he's saying. Less inflation, of lower value, cheaper to get, easy to get, less inflation. You got long money? Okay. You bid on the speculation. You paid for I heard. That's what you paid for. That's what he's saying you paid for. I heard. Oh yeah? How much? Man, give me 500, 5,000, 500,000 just to tell you I heard. That's why he's laughing at y'all asses. That's why he's saying the next word, you dumb and reactive, nigga. So, hey, you react. Come on, man. Think. Think. You too smart for this, Kendrick. That's what he's saying. You too smart for this Pulitzer Prize winner.
Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga. I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations?
That part right there. So now you're saying I'm petty with dedication. I'm petty like that. I'm dedicated to being petty on your ass. He's like, I'm the young 50 Cent. It's whatever. I'll get you. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? What do you do when you excavate things? You dig it up, right? So he said, what about the bones we dug up in that excavation? What about the stuff we found out about you? How come you ain't denying
the
that
bones we
stuff,
dug
right?
up in that excavation, and why is it?
He said, and why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? So all the stuff Drake said, he said, how come Whitney ain't come out denying nothing? Either Kendrick said, you know what, babe, be quiet, don't say a word. I got this. Don't worry about all that. He lying. He lying. He don't worry about none of that. But Drake saying, how come Whitney ain't coming out? So now not only he baits you out, he baits Whitney out. Whitney, you come out and say something. Come deny it. I dare you. Deny the stuff that I'm saying. Say it ain't true. And I bet you Drake will have another song ready, another diss track. Unless Kendrick is really telling Whitney, stay out of it. I got it. Nah, we ended them. Don't worry about it. Now here come Drake again. Hey, come on now. I done said the stuff that we dug up. Whitney ain't denying it. And what about you? I ain't hearing you really denying nothing either. So let's go.
Whitney denying all of the allegations. Why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale?
Like right there, why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale? He's saying why on social media she's following Dave Free, the guy allegedly that's supposed to be the person that got Whitney pregnant with that kid that he said that ain't Kendrick's. And how come she ain't following you no more on social media? Because they said a few hours after them disses was dropping, Whitney stopped following Kendrick. So come on now, it is what it is, right? He said, we haven't seen the kid in 6 months. The distance is wild.
We dug up in that excavation, and why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This
Wow. Okay. What he's saying here? What he's saying here? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months. The distance is wild. Like Drake said in that song, Family Matters. Kendrick, you got a home up here in New York. Why is she back on the West Coast? So when he's saying that you haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Not also saying you ain't close to your kids emotionally and physically. So he dropped that while you up in New York and she on the West Coast, you haven't seen the kid in 6 months.
is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis.
Said now Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Why is Dave Free leaving heart emojis under that kid, that particular kid? How come Dave is doing that? He said that should be telling you something. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath the pics of the child. Speaking of anything with the child, let's get to that now. Yeah, Drake, let's get to it.
You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit.
Now that part right there. Okay, so now, like he's saying, this Epstein angle was the shit I expected. Drake already hears the rumors of him being that type of person, that Epstein type person. So then he's saying you taking the TikTok videos you collected and dissected. So you stitching up stuff, or you looking at things like the 17-year-old girl that came up on stage at a Drake concert. If y'all remember that video, Drake asked her, "How old are you?" She said, "I'm 17." The crowd went, "Ooh." And what did Drake do? He backed up, was like, "Nah, man, you trying to get me in trouble." But what did he do? He grabbed her hand, just kissed her hand, kissed her on the cheek, was like, "All right, right?" Everybody went crazy over that. They still didn't want to let that go. Then
Instead of being
he said, instead of being on some diss direct shit, if you're gonna diss me direct. Not all these double, triple, quintuple, sextuple entendres. Instead of being on some diss direct shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect it. So I'm gonna grab my pen. I'm gonna say what I want to say. I'm gonna take the stuff that I see that I'm putting together and be like, yeah, this is what it is. Misdirecting your aim. You're missing your mark. That's what he's telling them. Kendrick, you're missing your mark. You ain't even hit me directly. You're on some disdirect shit, meaning I'm going to go this way instead of hitting you directly. Disdirect, misdirect. Like he's saying, you're doing too much. You're doing too much and you ain't got your facts straight. At the end of the day, Kendrick, you ain't got your facts straight. You already knew the angle you're going to take. You stitched together a bunch of videos, put together the Epstein shit, called me one of them underage abusers. I already knew it was coming. Kendrick, don't play yourself, man. You got to respond. Don't play yourself. Let's go.
collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested.
Now that part right there. That part right there. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, 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 wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. You, Kendrick, he putting out your business. I'm just saying that right there, he putting out your business. But he said you said on your record, so you might want to say something about that one. I mean, you ain't got to defend yourself on it, but hey, he putting out there, so you're already open about that. That ain't no problem. But he's using that as a weapon against you. See, that's when people go low. That's when they start going low.
Mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Ah, oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressed.
See, he said, "Oh, fuck me. I just made the whole connection. This is about to get so depressing." Uh-oh. I'm thinking that where he's taking, the angle he's taking is that just because that happened to you, Kendrick, you're saying Drake is doing it. That's another part of the misdirect shit that he's saying. You're taking what happened to you and you're throwing it on Drake, saying, that's why he's saying, I just made the whole connection. This is about to get so depressing. You're using your own trauma. That's what you're doing and putting it on me. Oh, hell nah, bro.
Me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with.
That's why he's saying with that angle of being molested, that's why he's saying in this part, that's why these pedophile raps is shit. That's why these pad raps is shit you are so obsessed with. He said you're obsessed with it. He said because it happened to you. So let me put this on somebody else. Because he's saying you're so blinded by your trauma, you're thinking anything that even looks remotely like that, I'm going to blame it on them. Who else better than the biggest star on the planet right now for this generation of Drake? He said, oh, that's why you're so obsessed with this, because of what happened to you. Bro, he's still calling you out in a way. Let's go.
That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with. It's so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive. But you just never known affection. I don't want to diss you anymore. This really got me second guessing.
So now Drake in this way saying, you know what? I don't really want to diss you no more. He's like, this is getting depressing. This is like he said, they acting like it's too aggressive. but you just never known affection. He said you don't get that love and affection because you never had it. He said, I don't want to dish you no more. This really got me second guessing. He's saying you're in such a place of trauma. Why the hell am I even gonna keep dissing you for? He said, all I'm doing is really hurting you because all you're gonna do is keep using the angle of those type of raps of me and young people that, you know what? I already know the angle he's taking. Whatever. This shit ain't even bother me. He said he's hurt. He said, but little boy, you're hurt. That's what he's telling. Little boy, you're hurt. You're hurt. Let's go.
Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never.
Oh, he said, Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play. You probably start reflecting. So he's saying Mariah Carey has that song going. You start reflecting, getting up in your feelings and trying to get on. Now, here's the part. We get into it now where Kendrick is, not Kendrick, God, where Drake is about to address this whole situation of you saying with him being with underage girls. Let's go.
Dish you anymore, this really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why this the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message.
See, right there. All right, back it up, back it up, back it up. Back it up. Oh, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Touch My Body, Mariah Carey play. You probably start reflecting. Never been with no one underage. By now, I understand why this the angle that you really mess with because of what happened to you. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted.
That you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too.
So you're saying I'm too respected to be with them people. I'm too respected. If I was messing with young girls, I promise I'd done been arrested. That doesn't always mean it's true. Just because you mess with people, you be a rat man. When you got money, wealth, fame, power, you can get away with a lot of shit. Hell, look at Diddy. Look what we going through now. And look how long it's taking to get this dude. And a lot of these people are adults too. Still couldn't take him down. Look at old boy from Def Jam, Russell Simmons. He's still around. His ass in the whole nother country where he can't be extradited. Don't always mean you get it. Look at all the people that come forward years and years and years later. And then either sometimes they get let out or they beat the case in all entirety. So, like you said, so that doesn't always mean you're going to get away with it. Yeah, Drake, you're respected. Your whole fan base, all of them respect you. Got it. But sometimes, even though they respect it, still might be in the back of their head, like, I don't know. Still, I still mess with you, Drake, but I don't know. I'm just saying, a lot of stuff is out there. Hell, Diddy still got fans, like I said. Hey, so like you say, I'm way too famous for this shit you just suggested. Don't think about it. Look at it like this. Michael Jackson got away with it, took it to his grave. That don't always mean you get arrested. Michael Jackson died with that. Hell, even when they did take him to court, he beat it. Money, or hell, or pay the ass off. Done and over with. So that don't always mean you don't do it. You throw out some money here and there, like he did with that 500K for that one incident Drake had when he got charged, not even charged. When they said he messed with an underage girl, he gave him 500K. Went away, done, over with. Everybody still celebrate Drake like it doesn't happen, like it never happened. So he already paid off one some years back. Don't think he can't do it again. Don't think that he can't do it again. Let's go.
I understand why this the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant.
See, he's still bringing that up about Whitney. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Obviously, when you get cut, you don't treat it. Like he's saying, you're not treating your trauma and now you infected. You're obsessed with this stuff. Like a deep cut, now they got infected. Like he's saying, you're obsessed with it. He said, now, like if Dave really effed your girl and got her pregnant, he's still bringing that up. This is twice in one song already. He done brought this up. Hell, he brought up damn near in every song. Whitney, 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 Whitney. Kendrick, you might got some things you need to talk to your girl about. Just Child and Dave free. Dave, you might have some explaining to do. You never know. Hey, that's what's going on. He ain't gonna keep saying this, but then again, Kendrick keeps saying what he's saying, so we're gonna see. So keep running it. Keep running it. Let's go.
Cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how.
Pregnant, breeding, well, sex. He said, after girl, pregnant, breeding. That's 3 in a row right there. So he used the breeding scheme right there. After girl, got her pregnant, talk about breeding, resentment, meaning you're going to keep putting out more resentment. You keep impregnating yourself with resentment and putting it out. That's why he's saying, talk about breeding resentment. You keep coming up with more and more and more after getting violated by it, and you keep having it. You just keep getting infected by this stuff and impregnated by it, and now you're breeding resentment.
Pregnant, talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment. The shit's too intimate. I'm praying you.
Then he used the word intimate. So he used the whole sex scheme right there. After girl, pregnant, breeding, intimate. Hey, nice scheme right there.
Ease the sentiment, the shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents. But you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major.
Wow, he flipped the whole piano scheme that he used on Drake yesterday when he talking about Drake messing with A minor. When he said that, Drake comes back, flips it back, and says, "Look, I'm praying you recover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit." So this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not named you gonna see on no sex offender list. Don't mean you won't. He could pay. Like I said, you could pay that shit off. But once again, it's a callback to the whole thing they've been fighting over. That too, a lot of it. And just think about it, guys. All this shit started from who's number one? I'm number one in rap. To this, to freaking false allegations, to pregnancies, to sex offender lists and registries, to some Maury Povich, I'm the father shit. This thing done went from I'm number one to dudes trying to fight off court cases. Like, goddamn. All right. So Drake said you ain't gonna see it. Easy does it. You mentioned A minor. Now here we go. A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp. You need to be sharp and tell fans who was it? Who was it? Like you said, you see me with A minor. Who was it? So A minor, B sharp.
You thought you left.
Then you say you thought you left D flat. Drake flat. You thought you left Drake flat. Then you say E major. Ooh, let me see what you talking about the E.
I know, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought.
So you got A minor, B sharp, D flat, E major.
Nice. You left D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat.
Say E major. Who's E? E major, D flat, E major. I don't know who E major is. I'm gonna come back to that. I might remember who it is. E major. E major. E major. I don't know.
It's gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight.
Rick Ross catch strays again. God Lord. I'll slit your throat with a razor and do Rick Ross air like that one flight from Malaysia. What happened? I do Rick Ross air like that one flight from Malaysia. It crashed. What happened? I reported on a couple days ago. Rick Ross plane crash. So he brought that up too. Rick Ross plane crashing. Boy, Drake kind of quick with it too. But that flight from Malaysia also disappeared too. He said, "Hey, I do Rick Ross air like his airplane, Rick Ross air." So he said, "Hey, whatever, bro." He said, "I'll slit your throat with a razor and do Rick Ross air like that one flight from Malaysia crash and disappear." Let's go.
D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross air like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I never look twice at no teenager.
Now, this whole thing right here, I'm your baby mama's screensaver. Well, Kendrick, you got one baby mama. That's Whitney. What'd he say? Only effing with Whitneys. Once again, people who look like Whitney Houston, gorgeous, beautiful, and Whitney, yo girl Kendrick. Damn. Not Millie Bobby Brown's. All right, who's Millie Bobby Brown? That's a girl from Stranger Things. The whole rumor was a couple months ago where some text all of a sudden resurfaces when people digging up Drake dirt when all this first started. That Millie Bobby Brown, when she was young, Drake was mentoring her. It's still online. Y'all can find it where the text message says, "Hey, I miss you." Drake says, "Yeah, I miss you so much." And that part stirred up everybody. And they was like, "Why the hell would you say that to a 14-year-old?" And Millie Bobby Brown had to come out and say, "No, we're just friends. That's my boy. No, he never groomed me. He never touched me like that. My parents know him. I don't be around him like that. I'm 18 now or whatever." I mean, hell, what's she playing? Godzilla and all that, King of the Monsters and everything. She plays in that now. But like she came out quickly and debunked all that as well. It's like, no, he never done that. We never got that far. He called me. He just wished me well in my career, whatever. Take that how you want it. Maybe true, maybe not. Maybe he groomed her. Who knows? Maybe he coached her to say that. We don't know. But at this point, that's what she said. No, never happened. Drake said it. Nope. Didn't happen. Okay. That's Millie Bobby Brown. Obviously, to play on Bobby Brown as well, Whitney Houston, Bobby Brown, Whitney, very toxic relationship. Whitney dies after being hooked on drugs. It was an overdose and all that, right? Bobby Brown still around, still alive, and all that. But he's like I said, not Millie Bobby Brown's. Ain't dealing with it. I never looked twice at no teenager. He said, hey, I don't mean he didn't look once though. But he said, I don't look twice. Let's go.
I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dog, not a peacemaker.
Oh,
Yeah, bullets that I'm
oh,
stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in
oh.
extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later.
Oh, let's break that down. Let's go. He said I'm a fucking hit maker. I make music. I'm a hit maker. Not to mention hit maker as in hitman. I'm a hit maker. Dog. Once again, we on that dog scheme. This dog scheme and flying around all over everything, like I said, for my dogs, right? I'm a hit maker, dog. They say hit dogs. All right, not a peacemaker. Peacemaker, once again, from Suicide Squad. Peacemaker is also a gun, and Peacemaker, bro, I don't make peace. That's a triple. That's a triple entendre right there. Yeah, bullets fly. Because Peacemaker the gun, Peacemaker the character from Suicide Squad. That's why I'm stuffing in each chamber. Once again, that's no, yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. He's loading up the gun. Loading up the gun. You're asking extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. Stop buying these views. Stop inflating your views. Stop buying these views by putting all this stuff out. Buying these stories from whoever's telling you. So you buying all these stories, and then you go rap about it, and you get the views from your songs. Stop buying your views. Bang. And buy comments. Hey, instead of that, get some comments. Get some information first, is what he's saying. Before you up here buy these views so you can go viral, buy some comments, get some information. Let's get that going first. Let's go.
Stuffing in each chamber, your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about you.
Talking about you about to make some more music. Shit you about to need for later. Money, paper, also to write on, and shit you might need later. Your paper. You gonna need it.
You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could.
And what else do you do with comments? You write them on paper too. So you could do that. Stop buying views.
About the need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records. I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't wanna fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they.
Oh, nice flip, nice scheme, nice scheme. All right, let's go, let's go. He said I'll give a F about your streaming data. I don't care what you're getting up on your streams. You can drop 100 more records. I'll see you later. I'm not worried about you no more. Keep making music. I'll see you later. I'll see you when I see you. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker, you say, "Look, I'll see you when we die. We're done." That's what Drake's saying. We're done. Maybe when you meet your maker, I have no plans to run into you or talking to you no time soon. I don't want to fight with a woman beater. Once again, another allegation. It feeds your nature of you fighting. That's what he's saying. Feeds your nature. Damn, 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 damn. Of being aggressive and violent. Let's go.
I don't want to fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still
Oh, if you go back. All right.
a woman beater, it feeds your nature. If you still
He said, if you still bumping R. Kelly, and what was R. Kelly accused of and why he's in prison, we already know, right? If you still bumping R. Kelly, you can thank the Savior, God. You can thank God. Like you're saying, you can thank God. Said if they deleted his music and your music is going to a hypocrite, that's what he's saying. Why? Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back.
I don't want to fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the Savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you.
Oh, if you still bump R. Kelly, you could thank the Savior. You could thank God. Said if they deleted his music, meaning the companies and all the streaming platforms. That's why he said I don't care about your streaming data, right? He said you could thank the Savior. Say if they deleted his music and your music is going to a hypocrite. Talking about you. Talking about you, bro. Now there may be more to it that I don't know. Kendrick and R. Kelly may have something going on. I don't know. There's a reason why he tied them two together. There's a reason why them two come together. Y'all let me know.
Is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon. No wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor.
Oh, wait. I missed some. I missed some. Let's go. Let's bring it back.
Your music is
Oh, because R. Kelly's in jail. Blah, blah, blah. Like you sound like you need some commissary, jail, prison. Got you. Got you. Okay. Okay. I know where I'm at now. Let's go.
the Savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary.
Savior prayed. Okay. He got that going. Then when he said prayed, you could hear the people in the background praying. And even when he did the A minor chord and B minor chord, you could hear the piano keys in the back when he did the piano scheme. So yeah, I just forgot to say that. But yeah, when he did that piano scheme, you could hear the piano keys. When he got to the part when he said prayed, you could hear the people praying in the background.
Savior said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album drop.
Paper, commissary money. You need paper in there. R. Kelly prison. Okay, we got you.
Soon, no wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor.
Nigga, oh, you saying you chasing clout because your album coming out. Album dropping soon. And from what they say, it's coming out this month. All right. No wonder you turn clout chaser. You trying to promote that album instead of doing hard labor, instead of doing the work you're supposed to be doing and earning your marketing, earning getting out there and promoting your music instead of doing the hard labor. Once again, back to that scheme of pregnancy when he's talking about pregnancy, what? Pregnancy, breeding, sex, and all that stuff, hard labor. Come on now. So, hey, you ain't putting in the work. You getting your free press right here because your album coming out because you know when that album drop, it's about to go off the shelf.
See you when
What?
I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit you,
oh, he's saying see you hard, nigga. I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Fantasia got a song called When I See You. So that's why he brought that up too. And Fantasia was in The Color Purple. And what happened in the movie The Color Purple? Fantasia played in that. In the original, well, even in the remake, the woman was getting beat by Popo. So yeah, there was some abuse in Color Purple. Fantasia was in that movie Color Purple as well for the play, which was trash. But the movie, we know what happened in the movie. We know what happened in the movie Color Purple.
like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer.
I promise. That man saying, Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit you back, it's a lot safer. I promise. Once again, he brought up Whitney, and he's suggesting he's gonna sleep with her. And he's suggesting that Kendrick you still put hands on her. It's a lot safer, I promise. Meaning you ain't gonna get hit. He might be wearing a condom. Whitney, he suggests you gonna sleep with him. Goddamn, we got a triple going up in there. Whitney, hit me if you need a favor. Why are they so cool with each other, huh? Because it suggested at the end of Family Matters that ring was their engagement ring of Kendrick and Whitney, that he had the engagement ring. So, hey, boy, because apparently Drake and Whitney close. Let's
And
go.
when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer. I promise. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen working. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but
Wow, he's rhyming even while he's talking to you. He's like, bro, you got me out with some good exercise. It was good. He said you would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator. Damn, predators. What did predators do? They always eat their young and all that, or eat the competition up. You ain't even fair game, is what you say, is what he's saying. You ain't even worth me doing all this for. But he said it was a good exercise come out. I've been through some shit. That's all right. I came out the other end. He said, Kendrick, you ain't even worthy of it though. He said it was good exercise. It was a nice little sparring match. We got a little sparring match going on. Let's go.
really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but it is what it is.
It is.
You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though, like.
Oh, he's saying you dropping so much, you burning this shit out. That's why he's saying I really don't want to do this no more. He said you dropping too quick. You just drop. You're dropping too much, and it's a bunch of lies, and that's why he's laughing. It's like you burning this out. You ain't even making it fun.
You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though, like. You got 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist.
See, the one before the last one, we finessed you. That's when he told the long ass story of all this shit, right? He told the story of blah blah blah. You got a kid and all this other shit. But he said the one before the last one, we finessed you. We knew what you was gonna say. Into telling a story that doesn't even exist. I don't have a kid. None of that crap. Whatever. He said you bit the bait. Let's go.
And then you go and drop the West Coast one to try and cover that up. I would.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You did, bro. You was celebrating. You was out
And
celebrating.
then you go and drop the West Coast one to try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if you
Yeah,
wasn't
you can dance to that.
tripling
Not
down
like
on some
us.
whole other
Nice upbeat West Coast beat had everybody on social media dancing.
bullshit. But you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you,
Wow.
bring you back to the game, like, you know. But just let me know when we're getting to the facts.
In light work, in the light, and not light work, in the light way, he's saying, I got you rapping again. I'm the one carrying your career right now. That's what he's saying. I at least your fans are getting some good raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you. He's saying you still look up to me. It took me to get you to rap for your fans and drop damn near a whole EP, LP on me. Get you back into the game because you drop once every 3, 4, 5 years.
Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
Drake with the Heart Part 6. Hey, when you think about it, when you think Drake with the Heart Part 6, hey, I'll tell you, I don't know. At the end of the day, you got to have some facts. And like Drake saying, I done played you the whole way through. Whitney, the fed you the information. There ain't no child. We was going to even plan the whole thing out with destination, the name. He said, you're stuck on all this because you had things done to you when you was little. So you obsessed with trying to pin that on somebody else. Now that's the psychological warfare he's using. Nah, bro, it ain't me, it's you. you got some trauma you need to let out, and you just happen to let that out on me. So who better than the easy target of me, who everybody loves and respects, who you think that the rumors are already out there? I could just come at him. You can't go at Diddy. Diddy busy. Diddy don't rap. Oh, let's go at Drake. He got a few rumors out there. I'm number one. You know what? Oh, let's go at him. Let's go after him. It is what it is, man. Let me know what you think. It's it. 5 minutes, 25 seconds. We broke it down. I'll let you know as much as I know and what I could decipher. Let me know what I missed. You go ahead and hit that damn comment section. It ain't over. Kendrick gonna drop again. It ain't. Now, with that being said, Kendrick drops again. Drake ain't dropping again. Like Drake said, I'm done. I think he's bored with it. But he did say I'm second guessing. You never know. This might be still a back and forth, but Drake is kind of like, bro, I'm trying to go on vacation. But Drake, guess what, Drake? That don't mean you ain't got no studio you can't jump into neither. And have your fun, enjoy your fun. Somebody keep jumping out. Kendrick, you're gonna have to come out with some better material and come out with some receipts. That's also what he's saying. Kendrick, you better have some receipts. You gonna, hey, get some proof, bro. Make this interesting. Let's go. Let's not get us bored now, because it's going to come and go. Just get me to the Eminem drop at least. Get me there. All right. Yeah. It's your boy Kane, and we're face famous. You see it.